we are back.
Oh my God, long time no see. What's up?
Because obviously we did the assessment earlier, and then I had to finish it off when Kevin went to the movies.
Yeah, I do think it's really funny how our last two podcasts, you weren't here for the end, and then the last one I wasn't here for the end.
I just think it's so ironic.
At least I got to give my brief thoughts on the three players that we talked about. And also, shout out to Aly for perfectly holding down the fort there. And
even though my internet did cut out, so I had to restart my computer, but I'm glad I got it done.
It's not your fault. But this is probably going to be on the shorter side compared to the last video. We already talked about our cast assessments. Probably link it here if you guys want to watch that. But we gave our thoughts on all 16 house guests that are playing. What we did not get to do is the draft part, which is always the fun part of this.
We're gonna start off with the draft.
I'm gonna talk about that right away. But so we're going to do a little draft here. But before we do want to preface one thing, is that this is not the only draft we got to do. We also got to do a draft with our very good friends, Jen and Topher. We did a little draft with them. If you are interested, drafted who. So I have Hassam, Felicia, America, and Bowie. And then who do you have?
And then I have Kirsten, Jared, Riley, and Luke. And Jen has McCole, Corey, Jag, and Izzy.
And then Topher has Blue, Matt. I keep calling him Christopher. His name is not Christopher. What the fuck is his name?
Cameron.
What the hell? How did I get Christopher? Cameron.
You only get Christopher because of when Jen tagged him.
She did do that. But yeah, that's our little draft we did there. What role is it going to play in the draft we're about to do? Well, we shall see. Also shout out to Ingrid, who just put a love react on this and is watching. So
yes, shout out to Ingrid. We love her.
Yes. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and start off with our little draft here. Thankfully, this time around, this is not one of those instances where I'm going to quickly have to put a draft together while we're doing the cast assessment. I did it last night. And so it's all put together. We don't have multiple house guests or anything that's happened before. So it's all set up. And whenever we're ready, we are ready. But before we do, I think who is going first in the draft? Because you did random.
I did the random.org yesterday, and you're picking first.
Okay, so I'm going to start off here. So I'm between two people on this draft. There are two people that I could go with because there's two people that really stick out to me as I think that they're poised to win this game. I think that they have the best chance of doing well. So it really just comes down to who I think is better between the two of them. And just because of the fact that I feel like this person, to me, gave the best possible strategy, really talked a lot about strategy, said a lot about, what this person really wanted to do. And I really hope they end up perfecting that strategy because I think it could make for a very exciting season, very BB10-esque. I'm going to go with Hassam as my first pick.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I thought you were going to pick somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought about it, but he was the one that stuck out to me the most, if I had to say. I think that his strategy is so good. I think that he has a really good idea of what he really wants to do in this game. I like the idea that he kind of wants to pit these two sides against each other and kind of ride the middle. I think he's very articulate and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I just think he's gonna kill it. So yeah, Hassam is my first pick.
All right. My first pick, because we're obviously just gonna do a snake draft. So my first pick is somebody I did not get on the Topher and Kely draft. So I am going to pick this person because I think she is definitely one of my winner picks for sure. And I just think this person will be super articulate and she just has such a great strategy and mentioning Taylor and Xavier and all that. Makes my heart so happy. I am picking McCole.
Fuck, I should have picked her. I had a feeling. Any elaboration on her?
I just adore her so much, and she has so much potential, and I think she's definitely going far.
Yeah,
like, if she ends up leaving early, I will be very sad, but I don't think she will.
Yeah, I see a lot of potential in her for sure. So she and Hassam were the two I was debating between. I should have picked her, but hopefully we'll see what happens here. If they're the final two, then we both win.
I literally thought she was the one you were gonna pick.
No. I was between Hassam and her for like the longest time. Also, hi Janaea.
Yeah, Janaea, we love you.
Yes.
Oops.
All right, so I'm next.
Oh, I have one more because it's a snake draft.
Oh shit, yeah.
And then you. No, it's okay. All right, my second pick is another person I didn't get on the other draft, so I'm just trying to like change it up a bit. So this person, obviously, I have like really high hopes for, but also this is just the person I like really just took a liking to because this person just seems so nice and just very wholesome. I got to go with Jag.
No, okay, fine. Yeah, Jag.
He's like someone who has a lot of potential, but I also just read that somebody on Twitter that we follow thinks he could be too nice, and then someone else said he could be a veto king. So we'll see.
I feel like for him, it's going to be the latter more than the former. Like, I see him being like a Derek X of sorts, or like people try to go for him and they just can't because he keeps winning comps.
I can definitely see that for sure.
But he also knows the game more than Derek X, so maybe that's not a great comparison.
Yeah, we'll see.
But, all right, next pick here. So I really had to think about it of who I really want to pick. I think that there are quite a few options here that would be really good. But I was really torn between Nicole, Hassam, and this other person as the first pick. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick this person. Even though this person is the oldest house guest to ever play Big Brother, I see a lot of potential in them. So I will be picking Felicia. I think that she's really going to kill it. I think that she is someone that is going to come into this house and she's going to prove that older people can play this game and can do really well. I don't think she's going to be like, easy pickings or something like that. I just see a lot of potential in her. She said she wants to go in to prove to herself that she can, that she has this social prowess and that she can read people in the way that, in the way that she thinks that she can. And like I said, in our cast assessment, I think once she is able to do that, she's going to kill it. So, also I'm going to switch my microphone. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yes, Felicia, second pick. So excited to see her play. I think she's going to kill it.
Yeah. Oh, she's going to be so good. I'm so excited to watch her. And I had a feeling you'd want to pick her too. Like, I definitely was thinking about it as well, but I did have a feeling you would pick her for sure.
It was Nicole, Hassam, or Felicia as like the first pick for me. But I had a feeling you wanted Nicole anyway. And I'm in the mood to be nice. I'm like, let her have Nicole.
In the mood to be nice.
For now. I'll change that later in the draft, but for now.
All right.
There's a certain person I don't want. So
you also have another pick.
Okay. I'm going to go with a real wild card here just because, like, I don't know, this person I feel like could do really well. Even though we didn't see much from this person at all in the video, something tells me that this person's going to be a real dark horse and I could see this person going very far. So I am going to pick Blue.
Fuck. I was literally going to pick her soon.
Here comes the cutthroat side.
Also, Janaea thinks it's funny.
Thank you. I'm glad you think my attempt to be evil is funny, even though it's obnoxious.
We are very competitive when it comes to drafts. All of us. Anyway, it's the fun part.
Any game. I play fucking Crazy 8 with my friends, and I take it seriously.
Oh, I think everybody can be very competitive. Like, I'm competitive when it comes to like playing like air hockey and stuff.
Oh, it's the best.
Bowling. I can be pretty competitive.
If you're not competitive, what's the point?
Literally, it's the fun part.
It's part of the fun. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's see. My next pick. I feel like this person could honestly do really well. Like, because they obviously went during the assessment, we were really high on her. So this person, and also it's another person I didn't choose on the other draft. So just trying to change it up a little bit in the beginning. So it's not so both drafts of mine are not exactly similar. So I think this person I feel like has a lot of potential, and I'm gonna pick America.
Okay. I had a feeling.
All right.
All right. So I'm next here.
I have one more, remember?
Oh my, I keep doing this.
And since we will get 8 because it's a 16, so we get 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next pick.
Because I don't know math, like we just got to reiterate that we just did this draft when we did the draft with Jen and Topher. I gotta like pick on myself for a second. I literally said to Jen, because Jen's like, oh, well, it's great that there's 4 of us because it's an even draft. So I'm like, wait, how many picks do we get? And she's like, well, Kevin, there's 4 of us. So I'm like, oh, okay, we each get 4. I'm such an idiot.
Oh, I think it's so funny. I came back to that. I'm like, oh my god.
Last moment of the day. I promise you there will be more, but that's the one for now.
It's amazing. I came back to that and checked my phone.
Yeah.
Because I was like getting breakfast and like washing up and stuff, and I came back from that and I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's like when I said yesterday that Australia is part of the UK when it is.
That was amazing.
I don't know why my brain thought that, but anyway.
That was hilarious.
Anyway, a nice little aside. Let's get back on track here.
Okay, my next pick is going to be, I feel like this person could honestly be another dark horse for sure, and it's like one that really surprised both of us. So I think I'm gonna go with Cam.
Oh, okay. I was gonna pick him next.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you're gonna be sorry in a second with what I'm about to do. All right, so this next person, I'm really just kind of looking at everybody here, and there's one person that sticks out to me that I think could do really well in this game. I think this person does have a lot of potential. I don't know how far this person is going to go, but I think this person just has the right kind of like personality for this game, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick Riley. I think Riley.
No.
I know. I
think Riley you were gonna pick somebody else.
No. I think Riley has a lot of potential. I think she's very bubbly and fun, and I think she's really going to kill it. And then the second person I'm going to pick, I feel like I kind of have to pick this person because if I look at the draft here and I'm thinking, because you can draft based on a couple things. You can draft based on personality. You can draft based on how well you think they're going to do. But I also think it's important to take into consideration somebody's comp prowess. And there's one person here that just kind of stands above the rest in terms of that. And so I feel like I'd be remiss if I did not pick Matt here. I just think that out of everybody, I mean, he's going to win the first HOH. I'd be very surprised if he didn't. And I feel like he knows what to do if he does. He literally said, like, I want to win HOH and like I want to win so people can come to me. And I think that's a really good thing. I think that's a really good way to look at it. And I think, you know, as long as he's able to continue putting himself in that position and continue killing it in terms of his like strategy and also just dominate comps, I think he has a really good shot. So I am going to pick Matt here.
All right. My next pick is going to be, okay. I think I will go with this person. She's another one I feel who could do really well in this game. Like she could be like really like, obviously I could see her working with like the girls, making some kind of alliance or like maybe like a girly pops final 3 kind of thing. Or just like a run or die. I can also see her in a showmance, but just using that to her advantage. So I'm gonna go with Kirsten.
Fuck. Okay. She was my next pick.
I'm sorry. That's actually who I thought you were gonna pick over Riley.
No.
I just thought you liked Kirsten more.
I did, but I knew you wanted Riley, so I took Riley.
All right. My next pick is going to be you know what? Just because this guy is such a king and I do see him doing really well, and also he is literally the son of a icon, a queen. I got to go with Jared.
Okay. I had a feeling you were going that way.
Also,
okay.
Tanea loves us.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Well, I hope I'm glad we're able to get you through what's a very difficult month. So
Aw.
hang in there. I'm sure
We're
it'll.
here for
It's not
you.
going to be easy, but hang in there.
Oh yeah, hang in there. Just focus on yourself and just take the day to just heal and
Absolutely.
just focus on yourself today.
For sure. All right. So I'm looking at this draft and I'm really thinking who is going to do well out of everybody here. And I don't know, this person just sticks out to me. This person sticks out to me. I'm excited to see how they do. Everyone else that's here, I'm kind of just like iffy on. But this person, I think out of everyone left, is probably like the clear the clear pick, in my opinion, the person that I think that could do really well this season. I'm very excited to see this person. I think they're going to be very entertaining within confessionals. I think that they have a very fun vibe. So I'm going to, and also with it being a cast that is a little more random, there are a lot more older people here. And so I think this person's going to actually do pretty well. So I'm going to pick Bowie. Yeah, Bowie really stuck out to me. I think out of everybody left, she was the person that I was the most excited for. The others left, I'm kind of like iffy on, but yeah, I feel like Bowie is going to do really well. And then just because like looking at everybody else here, I feel like to me, this is the pre-jury. Like these four, I think could generally
I can see that.
jury. And out of the four of them, I just feel like one has the potential to do better than the rest. And to me, that person is, if you're going to choose somebody who is related to a Survivor player, I feel like I have to do as well. So I'm going to pick Corey.
No.
Sorry.
I was going to pick him. All right. So out of these three people, I don't really know how far they're going to go. Well, I don't have high hopes for at least a couple of them. But I guess I'll pick the guy I think it could be on a British or Irish show. I'm gonna pick Luke.
I feel like you had to. That was just too on brand at that point.
Because he's like, he literally could be on like Normal People or something like that, or Conversations with Friends. I don't know. He just gives that vibe, and he also gives vibes of he's like the Ken. I'm just Ken. He's just here. And shit, this is a tough one. Like, one we can't really take seriously, and the other one just we love her representation and everything. We just don't really have high hopes for her. Just so you're not stuck with this person, I'll take Red.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I cannot stand this.
I mean, he was we already had Topher stuck with him because he was last pick. I'll just take one for the team.
Yeah, I cannot stand Red. I don't know.
Watch him be like Crack though, and like be like Bond with like Bowie.
That would be interesting, but we'll see. I guess I have Izzy, which I feel like she's probably the most likely first boot, but we'll see. It's it's not necessarily the pick I wanted, but I didn't get Red, so there's that at least. I don't want Red. Because I don't really want. I feel like Red just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb to me. Like there are 4 recruits on this cast, and some of them I was surprised by, and then the others I was not. I was pretty surprised that didn't they say Kirsten was a recruit, because I was surprised by that. And then I think it was Riley, and then who were the other recruits?
It was Riley, Red, Kirsten, I think, and who's the other one?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm trying to remember who the other one was. Was it Luke? Did I send it to you? Let me check.
You did. You sent it in our chat.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in your text. Let me find it.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's somewhere because we send each other so many things.
Okay, I found it. It is Red, Riley, Kirsten, and Blue.
Oh yeah, Blue.
Blue was shocking to me. I didn't think Blue would be a recruit. I thought Blue was just like an alternate.
Also, Janae says Red gives bad vibes, and
he does. He does.
Yeah.
Boring is not the adjective I would use. Annoying, aggravating, obnoxious. That's what I would use for Red. Anyway, though, I will say I'm pretty happy with my draft for the most part. There are some people I would have wanted, but it's fine. I could have picked differently, but honestly, I was just kind of trying to be a little petty, take some people that I knew you wanted, like a Riley, for example.
I mean, if you want to, you can do. If you want to switcheroo.
I mean, we could do that, but have we ever done that before?
I mean, it's up to you if you really want to switch with switch, but I don't think so. We don't have to.
No, I think it's fine the way it is.
Oh, I don't care because I got Riley on the other one.
Yeah, that's fine.
I literally I got 3 out of the 4 on my other draft.
Yeah, the only switch I'd make really is Kirsten instead of Riley. But I don't think we have to do that.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to switch.
I mean, are you down for this switch?
No, we can keep it.
Okay, yeah.
If you're really down for it, we could, but I don't. It's up to you.
It's okay. Okay, so I will say mine right now. So my draft, I have Hassam, Felicia, Blue, Riley, Matt, Bowie, Corey, and Izzy. And then you have...
And I have
most of the people I wanted.
I have McCole, Jag, America, Cameron, Kirsten, Jared, Luke, and Red.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this real quick. Download image. And we will post that on our Twitter at some points. But yeah, so there's one more thing, though. We
should also post both of our drafts, like the one with Jen and Topher, too.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Also, and that's the draft, pretty much. Not much else to say in terms of that. The only other thing I do want to get to, and that I think is crucial to talk about, because we don't normally go into a season already knowing something that happened. And I think it's very important to talk about this thing because there's a lot of speculation as to what it's going to mean. We know it's the 25th season, and you know, there's a very big possibility. There's a very good possibility that this could play a pretty big role into, you know, what's going to happen in the show and things like that. And so I think it's important to discuss. Let's talk about this twist here with Danielle, Brittany, and Frankie. Did you watch the video of like the 3 of them?
I didn't watch. I don't think I watched the whole thing, but I've seen like bits and pieces.
Okay, so essentially what it is the 3 of them come in and you're wondering why they're there. They basically say that they're there because they want to try to rewrite history. Brittany wants to take down like the brigade. Danielle wants to turn the jury against Lisa, and Frankie wants to expose the hitmen. And that's basically why they're all there, because they kind of got fucked over in their seasons and they want to use this time machine essentially to kind of go back and rewrite their history. But something goes wrong and it's so bad that they all end up fleeing, and we don't know exactly what it's going to mean. But they
and then there's so much trolling with like Janelle and people.
Yeah, so they did say that what happened here did not affect them, but it will affect the house guests. We know the theme is multiverse. Allie, what do you think this twist could potentially be? What do you think this is all about?
I could see it being like coaches. That's what I've heard. Yeah. Like it could be a coaches thing, and then they come into the game. I don't know. What do you think?
So this is kind of what I think. I think that this is a 100-day season, the longest we've ever had, I think. I think this is the longest Big Brother season there's ever been.
Yeah.
So because of that, I feel like they're really going to want to spice things up. And I feel like the way you do that is to throw in Danielle, Brittany, and Frankie. And I think what they're going to do is they're going to have them be coaches, but they're going to do it in a way where like everybody's kind of put into teams for a little bit. But I think eventually it's either going to be like pre-jury goes and Danielle, Brittany, and Frankie then replace them. And now they're in the game. And
interesting.
You kind of have to go through like another it's just a really big pre-jury, or they're going to have them be coaches and we're going to go full BB14 style and they will enter the game at some points and the whole thing pretty much change at that point. I don't feel like you bring back someone like Daniel Reyes, who literally has not played the game since Big Brother 7, and Brittany, who has not played since 14. And then not utilize them. Like
Frankie only played once.
But Frankie was still recent compared to the other 2. I just feel like this can't be random. This can't be like just like you don't bring them back for nothing. Like they're got to be utilized here. And I feel like they are going to play a part here. Brittany's been trolling a lot on Twitter saying like her and Janelle are in Greece and things like that. People have been saying that Sari is playing because her
also I just read a tweet from the Big Brother account that says breaking news: the BB25 multiverse will release a mystery 17th health guess. What's your guess for who it is?
Interesting. I mean, it's probably going to be one of them.
And it's probably one of them. I could see it. Also, you know what? I could also see it like maybe the three of them do like a comp, and then whoever wins gets in.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I was going to say that too.
Please not Frankie. I would rather one of the other two.
Well, here's the thing. It's a 90-minute premiere. And so like they need time to do stuff. And we know the majority of these move-ins are usually like they move in quickly and then they do a comp, but it's 90 minutes. So I feel like there's got to be a little bit more to that. And I feel like adding these three in there, I think it is going to be something like one of them ends up in the game, maybe the house guests vote on it, or maybe, you know what they could do? Maybe they do something where like they have to bet, like they get to bet on one of the house guests, and then if they bet correctly, they're in the game. Maybe it's
that would be interesting like too. It'd also be interesting if like and Zach were potential.
Wait, what?
If Sari and Zach both came in and like they would have to hide their like relationship with like Corey and Jared.
I don't think they're gonna do that. That would be a little too like on the nose. I feel like they are going to include Danielle, Brittany, and Frankie in some capacity. Some people think they're just gonna be hosting a comp. I just don't think you bring them back just to have them just host a comp. It's just too significant.
Yeah, it would just be a little bit like iffy in that sense.
Now, knowing BBUS and how much they hype things up to let us down, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. But I just feel like, how often do they release something like this, like before the season, make such a big deal out of it? Julie keeps being very like tight-lipped, saying like, well, you never know. They could be entering the game. She never ruled it out. So
also, I just saw a tweet from Claire. She said, it's going to be really hard rooting against Derek X when he's on BB25 with Sari, but I'll do what I have to for my queen.
Everybody's going to be trolling because it's the 25th season and you never know what's going to happen.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to be included in some way. I don't know how, but
I'm excited.
It's a multiverse themed season, so we don't know what that's going to entail. I feel like for multiverse, they got to go all out here. Like I'm talking like maybe there's a whole other house that they're a part of and they have to get there in order to get to the jury.
That would be very interesting, honestly.
Maybe it's a really long pre-jury and like the last.
What if everybody's the jurors this year?
That'd be weird.
Like they didn't have any. What if they didn't have any pre-jurors?
That would be weird, but ituld be fun. I
just think it'd be really entertaining.
I just would not want to be in the jury house for over 100 days.
No,
like 90 days. I wouldn't like that. So I don't know if they'd actually do that because then they would literally have to be in a jury house for 2 months.
Unless there's like a jury buyback and then the others are pre-jury for who doesn't come back in. I think
there is definitely a buyback this season. It's 100 days. And also like they haven't been able to do a buyback because of COVID. And now that like it's basically at the tail end.
Also, like, people are hoping it's not Frankie if it's only one who comes back.
I mean, I wasn't like particularly big on Frankie in 16, but
I never liked him either. I just found him very obnoxious.
I found him obnoxious too, but the thing about Frankie is that if that reset played out differently, like Frankie probably wins the game. So like
probably
he's definitely not someone to underestimate. And I do think that he could shake things up really well. My only other concern I would say is that this cast seems really good. And I don't want the season to become about them. That's the thing. Like if you throw Danielle, Brittany, and Frankie in there, the season's about them. It's not about the other players anymore.
I don't know. I feel like with these people, I don't know if they would I mean, they could be smart enough to just target the returnees.
Yeah.
Like right away.
Or
they would just like use them to their advantage. But like I could see them possibly like just going for like the returnees.
I could see that too.
The first chance they get.
Listen, I just want to see Daniel Reyes play. I've never seen Big Brother 3. I haven't seen Big Brother 7. I know. I've only seen Big Brother from 12 and onward. I need to watch more seasons. I just haven't found the time to do so. But I just want to see her play because I know she's a legend.
Also, I saw a tweet from the Doomies that they're not getting winter vibes from anybody.
Really? Interesting.
Interesting. I definitely see winter vibes for a few of them.
I definitely see winter vibes as well. So, but maybe it'll be one of these three. Who knows?
We'll see. We have no idea, but I'm excited.
It's a 90-minute premiere. A lot could really happen. Are we going live for it? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see for sure. Because I mean, I do have to go around like 6:30 my time.
It's done at 9:30.
Yeah, which is 6:30 for me. So we'll see. I mean, actually, because if Emily's picking me up then, we probably could. I just have to get ready.
Yeah, we could maybe we'll just do a live premiere, honestly, because like it's 90 minutes and I feel like there's gonna be more to it than last season. I'm not gonna be bored out of my skull watching. So
yeah, we'll see for sure. Because I'll probably just go and get ready after this, and then I can just be ready.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I think that's really all we have to say. Other than that, I just got to say I'm pretty pumped for this season. Like I think this is going to be really good. I think we have a really
it's going to be good.
Here. I think that there is a lot of potential. I think that there are a lot of people here that I think are going to be very entertaining to watch. It's the 25th season. They're going to be pulling out all the stops. And especially with it being 100 days, I mean, I just feel like they're going to find ways to like make this interesting.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be weird talking about this season in like October, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it.
And November, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, and if it's boring, we'll get through it. I don't think it's going to be though. I don't see the season being boring.
I don't think so either.
But we'll see how it really does turn out. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap this up here?
We're very excited to talk about the premiere. We'll decide if we're gonna go live, but we'll see. If not, we'll probably do it tomorrow. And then
I just feel like if something crazy happens on the premiere and we didn't do it live, it would be a missed opportunity.
That's
so I don't
fair.
know. We'll see.
We'll see. And then obviously stay tuned for our coverage of this week's Stars on Mars. And obviously stay tuned for more Claim to Fame. And what else is there? Secret Chef. We will be watching soon and cover that. The Traitors, the Circle, the Mole, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. It's going to be a busy next few weeks. And it's going to be a weird Big Brother season too, because I know it's going to be like the regular Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then they're going to switch it to like Tuesday. So,
interesting.
Well, because of football. So
yeah.
And then it's going to be on Sundays at like 10 o'clock once football starts. It's going to be Sunday, Tuesday, and like Thursday, I think.
Okay.
So,
and then obviously we'll probably do like mostly like the weeklies, unless it's for a double, we'll do those ones on its own.
Unless we want to like watch it live, we could do that.
Yeah,
too.
or sometimes we'll do lives. We'll just kind of do whatever we have time for.
We will be sticking with it this season. We're not going to drop it, even if it's the worst fucking thing ever. We're not going to drop it like last season.
Yeah, this one because of the cast, we're definitely gonna watch the whole thing.
Yeah. Also because it's the 25th season, I feel like we But
yes.
Yeah, other than that, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below, let us know what you guys are thinking this season overall. Who are you drafting? Who are you liking? Who you're not liking? And also, what do you think is going on in terms of like this twist with Danielle, Brittany, and Frankie? Are we overthinking? Is it literally just as simple as it's the first comp? I really hope it's not that. If it's literally just the first HOH, I will be so mad.
It'll be so disappointing.
I will be so mad if they hyped all this up and then, well, they're here to host the first HOH and now they're gonna go. Like that's no. Don't do that to me.
Nope.
But yeah, other than that, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember, couples who podcast together, stay together. We will see you guys later. Maybe in like a
Love you guys.
We'll see.